Jump.
Mm-hmm. Where are you jumping into?
Clouds.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Continue. What does it feel like?
It tickles.
It tickles. Mm-hmm. So if something is tickling, you must have some sort of a body. What does your body look like in this place where you're being tickled by the clouds?
Silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Dress.
Just a silhouette?
1800s.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Black boots. Shiny.
Yes.
Put together.
Are you male or female there?
Female.
Female, yes. Tell me more.
I started male.
Yes.
When I went down,
Mm-hmm.
it was female.
So what do you look like now?
Young.
Mm-hmm.
20s.
Yes.
Updo. Brown hair. Pretty eyes.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
Back is straight.
Mm-hmm.
Prim and proper.
And where are you? Look around you.
In a purple haze.
In a purple haze. Mm-hmm. Why do you imagine that you're dressed so prim and proper and you're still in this purple haze? What's around you that you don't want to see?
Clouds. I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
They're the clouds.
Okay. So we're going to do something very simple. You have an ability to blow those clouds away, to blow that purple haze away. I want you to just take a deep breath in and just blow them away. And you'll see where you are. That's it. Very clear. Where is this place where you are? What's the first thing you notice?
A pathway.
Mm-hmm. What kind of pathway? What's it made out of?
Stone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bird. Dove.
A dove. You see a dove. Mm-hmm.
The jungle.
Mm-hmm.
They're square.
What is square?
The road.
The road is square. Yes. Is it in nature or is it a city?
It's nature going towards a city.
Okay. Tell me more about this little journey of yours.
I like the birds.
Mm-hmm.
It feels happy.
Mm-hmm. And since the birds seem happy, how do you feel as you're on this path?
Warm.
Mm-hmm.
Feel glee.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No worries.
No worries. So I want you to just take a moment and I want you to memorize this feeling. I want you to feel what it feels like to feel glee. No worries. Enjoying the birds as you're on your journey. Just breathe it in. This is part of who you are. Meld with that. So now that you have felt this, let's continue on the path. want you to go where it is that you're going today.
It's like Snow White.
It's like Snow White? Tell me about that.
I felt like Snow White.
In what way?
Just oblivious. In the moment, present, rosy cheeks, pretty full, red lips, warm.
Yes.
I hear the clicks of my shoes.
What do they sound like?
High heels. I'm leaving safe space.
You're leaving the safe space?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Heaviness. With worry. Hustle and bustle. Too much energy. They don't see simplicity. The love, the goodness. It's greed and money.
Yes, and how does that make you feel?
Confused.
It seems to me that you really enjoy being in that place of nature where you could be yourself.
I like it, but I don't. I like both places.
So let's find out what it is that you do in the city. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be in that place where you live. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. What is this place?
A castle. I feel confined. Trapped.
Tell me more about your life there. Who keeps you confined and trapped?
Everyone?
What is your role in the castle?
Hi.
Tell me about your position, your social status there.
Like a princess? Kept away from reality.
Why do you imagine that they keep you away from reality?
I'm a commodity.
In what way?
I mean, too much for others' gain.
What do you represent for them as this commodity?
Money, gold, riches.
How do they use you for this?
Trade. Connection.
Yes. Tell me more.
I want out. I want to explore.
What do you do next? How do you get out of all of this?
I can't. Morals.
Who are the ones that keep you confined?
The women.
Who are these women in your life? Take a look at them. Who are they?
Council.
How many are on this council?
Many. The men.
What do the men do in your life?
They protect.
How Are there any of those men that protect you more than others, that are responsible for your safety?
I don't know.
Feel it.
My father.
Take a look at his eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Do you recognize the eyes of your father?
Brown.
Does he seem familiar to you?
No.
What about the women? Are they just there to counsel you? Or do they protect you too?
It's image. It's fake.
Yes.
Through me, they get accolades.
Yes.
Respect.
Is there a woman higher in status than you?
I'm searching. I don't know. I'm searching.
What's happened to your mother?
I don't see her.
So there's quite a responsibility, isn't it, for you?
I feel I can't breathe.
What's happened to you that you can't breathe?
Like corset, like panic.
Yes. Tell me more.
Just sobbing. There's nothing I can do.
Why is it that you need to be so confined in that clothing?
It's just the way it is.
Yes. So let's move on to another moment in time. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and you'll advance to when something actually important happens. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
Flags, horses,
What's the occasion?
metal, war, and ceremony.
And what are you doing?
Watching.
What happens next?
I'm seeing through the window, but I want to be on the horse.
Yes. Are you allowed on the horse?
No.
So what do you do?
I'm being escorted up.
To where?
A pathway. Flowers in the air. It's pink, yellow. Like spring.
Yes.
I'm to be given away.
How old are you now?
17.
Do you know who you're being given away to?
Countries.
What country do you represent?
Spain.
Are you being used?
Like a dowry.
What happens next?
Gold. I'm draped in it,
You're draped in gold?
but I'm not fulfilled. I'm not happy.
What happens next?
I'm sad.
When do you meet the man who is your husband?
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad. I don't want to leave.
Where will you be taken?
Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I see.
Mm-hmm. What do you see?
He's on the steps.
Mm-hmm.
He's waiting.
What impression do you get from him?
He's handsome, but I'm not sure if he's nice.
Mm-hmm. So what do you feel when you see him?
Uncertainty.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How will he treat me?
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
He takes my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Does he say anything to you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared too.
He's scared too. So what does your gut tell you?
I could love him.
Mm-hmm.
We are young.
Mm-hmm. So look into his eyes. Have you seen those eyes before? Do you recognize them?
Yes.
So let's close this scene. We're going to move ahead to when something happens. 1, 2, and 3.
Birds, owls. I see the back of the wings.
Mm-hmm. Where are you? Yes. Are you indoors or outdoors?
In
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
stripes
Mm-hmm.
flowing in the wind.
Yes. What is happening?
Babies.
Babies? What has happened?
Let's talk. Hope.
Can you explain that, please?
We're hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Have you had babies or you're going to have babies?
We're going.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking about having babies together?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Notice how this makes you feel.
Happy.
Mm-hmm. And in this place where you are with him, do you feel the same as before, confined and trapped?
A little.
Yes.
I will be.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, it's okay.
Okay, very good. So continue, advance a little bit more.
I've done my duty.
Mm-hmm. What is your duty?
Provide an heir.
Mm-hmm. Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Mm-hmm. They must be very proud of you.
Very
How do you feel?
happy.
Mm-hmm.
Thankful.
Yes. So look at your baby's eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Do you recognize those eyes?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
He's soft. Like butter.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Very good. So advance a little bit more. What happens next?
We're dining. It's a big hall. Long crowds. People and food.
How does that make you feel?
A lone crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
Power is nice, but it doesn't fulfill the soul.
Yes.
My husband is good.
Mm-hmm.
He has other women, but he loves me.
Yes. And what about your son? Are you able to spend time with him?
Yes. He's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Rambunctious. Cute. Playful. I love him.
Very good. Very good. So I'd like for you to close that scene. I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to move forward to where all of these issues begin with feeling lost, feeling trapped, with no way out. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
I fell through a trapdoor. It's dark again, black.
Tell me about that.
I don't know why I'm confused.
What happens to you when you fall through this trapdoor?
It's like I'm in another reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's no law. What it seems. It's a facade. There's darkness underneath.
So I want you to notice if it's the same lifetime.
Close.
All right, so we're going to stop right here. And I want you to go back to that other lifetime. The other lifetime we were just living. But this time I want you to go to the last day of your life in that life. 1, 2, and 3. Notice how old you are there.
Gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
Three babies.
Mm-hmm. What is your relationship with your husband?
Distant.
What has happened between both of you?
Duties.
Mm-hmm. Where did the duties take him to?
The people.
Mm-hmm. What happens to you when he's taking care of the people?
I've got nothing but time.
Mm-hmm.
Time. It's mundane.
So
I have everything, but I have nothing.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to notice in this moment when you say, I've got nothing but time. I have everything, but I have nothing. What are your physical reactions when you're feeling this way?
Ashamed, disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
What a waste.
And when you feel ashamed and disappointed, And feel feel what a waste.
Personally, not just within myself.
And notice when you're feeling this, what do you physically feel?
Stomach. Like energy in the stomach. Just
Yes.
heavy.
So I want you to think about all of this. When you have nothing but time, life is mundane. You have everything but have nothing. You feel ashamed, disappointed. Your stomach feels energy, feels heavy. And you say, what a waste. How is all of this now affecting you in the life of Suhaili?
It carries over.
And what does it make you do?
Learn that I can't. Break free from those shackles.
And when you can't break free from those shackles, what does that prevent you from doing?
Enjoying life. Physically here.
Very good. So,
Why?
So I want you to go to the last day of your life. Move forward to the last day, the last moment. Where are you?
In bed. Big.
Are you by yourself, or is there anybody with you?
Surrounded. I'm surrounded. But I only see one.
Who is that you see?
My child.
I want you to notice if you make any promises to your child. Or say anything to your child. Is there any type of exchange there?
It's okay.
So just allow yourself to just die in that bed. Just leaving that body behind like an old coat. And as your soul leaves that body, you can look back at that lifetime and how you lived it. What did you learn from that life?
It was a beautiful life.
What was the purpose of living it that way? So much abundance.
It was a beautiful life, but I didn't see.
What is it that you didn't see?
The value within.
So now that you're not in that body.
Away from ego.
Away from ego. So now that you look at that life, you could see what is it that you didn't learn from that life? What is it that you took away from there that you realized you didn't learn?
Opportunity.
Opportunity for what?
To explore.
Very good. So as you're moving away from that lifetime, your guide comes to meet you. What does your guide tell you about the life?
Come, my child, it's okay.
How did you do as far as your guide is concerned?
He loves me.
What does he tell you?
Let's try again.
Very good.
I feel safe.
So as you're there with your guide, you'll remember that feeling that you felt when you were walking down that pathway with the birds, feeling safe. Just take that feeling in again. Safe now with your guide.
I don't want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stay.
So where do you go when you stay for a little while?
In love.
Mm-hmm.
Belonging.
Yes. So just bask.
Secure.
Just bask in that love and security. Just feel it.
It's warmth and bliss.
Mm-hmm. Tap into that. Tap into that beautiful warmth and bliss. And as you're in this place, I'm going to sound a sound which will amplify that love and bliss. Breathe it in. Amplify it. Feel the love. Feel the energy. Surround yourself with it. Just take a deep breath. And go deeper. That's it. And as you go deeper and deeper, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Allow your soul to take you where you need to heal. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. Where are you?
Blocks.
Mm-hmm. What kind of rocks?
A bunch of little blocks. Green.
Blocks. Tell me about this.
It's like on a screen.
Mm-hmm. Are you watching the screen?
Yes. It's like warping around me or around.
Mm-hmm. Where do you imagine you are where you're observing these green blocks?
Not here.
Mm-hmm. So just allow yourself to acclimate to this place. What do you imagine it is? Mm-hmm.
Dimension.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any physical form in this place?
No.
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 So what do you imagine these green blocks are for?
Information.
Information, very good. So are you able to zoom in on any particular block to get information?
There's too many. They're too small.
Too small. Mm-hmm. So why do you imagine that you're here today, accessing all of this information?
Assessment.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
Assess. Choose.
Mm-hmm. Are you here to choose something?
Brave. Be brave. Enough.
So it seems that Haley seems to be in the same situation, where she's looking at so much information, but there's so much of it that she can't seem to choose. What do you tell her about that?
Focus. You are power. I suppress it. Why? I don't know. I can tap in. I manifest.
So I'd like for you to focus on some of these green blocks. And one of these green blocks will provide information of why it is that she cannot find her passion. She cannot find her bliss. She feels no ambition. And since you have no body, you can make yourself as small as those blocks, to where the information will be very large for you and easy to access. So just imagine yourself getting smaller and smaller and zooming in on that information. And it will take you to a place. What do you notice?
The gods. Stone.
Tell me about the gods in stone.
Like Peruvian, Aztec, Ashwa, something.
Take a deep breath and focus even more and see where it is that you are. Go deeper. Relax.
I abuse power.
I abuse power. Are you male or female?
Male.
What kind of power do you have?
To kill.
And in what way do you kill others?
Sacrifice.
Tell me about that.
They worship me too.
What do you look like? Do you look like them or different?
I look like them. Like the masks you see in temples.
You wear one of those?
My skin is tan. Hair is black. Shiny.
Yes.
I feel the strength, the power come from my chest. I want to consume. I want more and more.
So I want you to notice what it is that you do when you sacrifice someone. When you kill them, what do you do with their body?
Throw them down. The steps. All the way down.
And when you do that, how does that make you feel?
Power. And I feel like they're nothing. It's contradictory. It's for the gods.
And you know that it's not. It's all a joke, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
It's manly.
Mm-hmm. So what happens next? I'd like for you to advance to a moment in time in which something very important happens. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, you'll be there. 1, 2, and 3.
The moon, blood, sky is orange.
Mm-hmm. What is the significance of this day?
Time for more killing.
Mm-hmm. So what do?
I fester my energy. It rises up. They come to me. Not very good.
Mm-hmm. What do you do next?
What I do best. I feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just lust, greed, power. I bask in it.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you now to forward to the last day of your life in that lifetime. Where are you?
In a husk.
Mm-hmm.
I was honored with riches. All my bad went unpunished.
Mm-hmm.
It matters not.
So what's wrong with your body?
I'm old.
Mm-hmm. And has anyone succeeded you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rather cold.
Mm-hmm.
Not much fulfills me.
What happens next?
They come, they gather, they bring. And I don't take any of it with me anyways.
Mm-hmm. Is your body still alive there?
It's going.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to notice in this moment in which your body is going. If you make any promises or vows.
A cave.
What is it?
It's a cave.
A cave? You're in a cave? Mm-hmm.
My bones are there.
What happens after you leave?
I had
that body?
bliss. I had bliss.
Mm-hmm.
But in a bad way.
Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you if you ever go to the light after this. Where does your soul go after you leave that body?
Water.
To the water. Mm-hmm. What kind of water?
Blue. Crystal blue. Aqua. Green.
Mm-hmm. And then what happens? Do you go to the light then? Or do you stay in the water?
I dissipate.
Mm-hmm.
But bodies are brought to this, this hole, too.
Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you something. At what point did you deal with Suhaili? Did she come to the water?
No. It's better not to care.
Mm-hmm. So how are you and Suhaili connected?
Past.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
Masculine and feminine.
Mm-hmm.
She cares too much. Better not to feel.
Mm-hmm. So is this something that you tell her? Better not to feel?
It's minor.
Mm-hmm. So in what way are you influencing her? How is it that you're able to control her emotions and dull her to where she doesn't feel? She feels shut down, hollow, with no direction. How do you do that in her life?
I'm a dot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, tell me about that.
There are others more forceful, powerful, stronger.
Are they with her too?
They are.
Mm-hmm. How did she acquire all of these dots? All of these other powerful ones?
Past lives.
Mm-hmm.
She's good.
Mm-hmm. How are they affecting her in this lifetime?
She can't break through.
Mm-hmm.
She can't enjoy now. She's paying for others. It's hers. It's me.
Mm-hmm. Are you the same soul? Or are you separate from her?
All for one and one for all.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I am, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Did you have anything to do with sacrificing her? Was she in your life?
No. No.
How are you together? How are your souls together?
Hers is in me.
Mm-hmm.
Not fully. I was more dominant.
Mm-hmm. So how is it that she has been able to get into your soul?
Kindness, caring,
Mm-hmm.
nurturing. Try.
Mm-hmm.
Try.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been influencing her? Is it recent or all her life?
Far back.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that. What does that mean, far back?
364.
364? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We are a part of each other.
Okay, very good. So listen carefully.
She needs help.
Mm-hmm.
She deserves it.
Very good. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you're going to go back to that lifetime. But this time, you're going to see things a little bit differently. You're going to feel what others feel when you sacrifice them. You're going to open up your soul to the emotions. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh God.
What's happening?
Oh God. Oh, so much fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable.
Who is the fear coming from?
From those sacrificed.
Mm-hmm. And I want you to tell me what you do with all of that fear.
I eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's ego.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me power, strength.
Yes.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like murderous delight.
Mm-hmm.
But praised for its glory.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Those sacrificed. Oh God, it's so bad.
Mm-hmm. I want you to continue. Go to another moment in which you're sacrificing again.
It's like apocalypto.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Feel it.
It's not true. They don't volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
We take what we want.
Yes.
That's it.
Very good. So I want you to move now to the last day of your life. And this time you'll have the sight. You'll be able to see things that you weren't able to see before. And now you'll be able to see spirit. All of those who you have sacrificed. All of those who you have killed. And they're surrounding you on the last day of your life. What do they say to you?
The sadness is real.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't matter. They had families too. It's so much sorrow that I didn't see.
What do you say to them now?
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. So that now that you feel that, I'm going to give you a tissue. And I want you to vomit out all of the fears that you consumed from these souls. Go ahead and just cough it out, vomit it out. I want you to get that out of your system. Feel it bubbling up. The screams, the fears, the blood, the begging, all of that expanded your ego, that gave you all that power. This was something you took from others. It was a theft.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Get it out. Release it.
I can't. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
He's strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the throat, it's just stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Going up my nose.
Mm-hmm. Release that energy. Very good. Give them all back their energy. Everything you stole from them. And notice how they react to you now.
There's so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. It's too much for now. It's too much. It's too many. No, they have to come out.
Mm-hmm. Release it all.
I want it out.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to help you with that sound again. Releasing it. Opening up the energies. Creating a vortex to release it.
I feel cold air.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spit.
Go ahead. Feel the energy getting stronger.
All around.
Making the decision to finally heal your soul once and for all. Releasing everything that no longer belongs to you. That's it.
Go around. Both ears. Stronger. It has to be strong. He was very strong.
There you go. Very good. Release it all. You got it. And now as you're releasing all of that, you'll notice that you're being surrounded by angels. These angels have been waiting a long time for this. They're massive. What do they tell you?
Good.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and retrieve that energy, your true energy of love. And as you retrieve your energy, allow your soul to go into the light now, being guided by a circle of angels. And as you go into the light, you'll see all of those who you sacrificed. And you'll notice that they were all your friends, playing a role in your life, allowing you to experience that role on earth. What do they say to you now?
Cancer. Why? What is that, Cancer? What? The sign Cancer?
Tell me about that.
That's all I could think. Or Cancer. God forbid.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and release that energy disconnecting yourself from that lifetime, blessing him for showing you the contrast of your life. And as you separate from that, your guide will come back into view. We'll meet you again. What is it that you needed to learn from that lifetime?
To have goodness in your heart. Be good, not hurt people. Like this one does.
Yes.
She does not seek to hurt. Love and be loved. It's the highest power of all.
Yes.
That's it.
But she seems to want more than just love. What do you tell her about that?
You are loved, my child, you are. Love yourself. You are worthy. How? It is here, it will come. It is here.
So why has she chosen in this lifetime to not have people around her, to not have friends? Is that coming from that lifetime as the princess, or as the one that killed others?
I'm not sure.
All right, let's do something now. I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to go to another time and place in which your soul needs to heal. And you saw yourself going through that trap door before. And we'll see where that leads you. 1, 2, and 3. Feeling the place once again. Where are you?
A ship.
Tell me about this ship.
It's like a book. I saw the page turn over. I see a ship.
Are you reading the book?
I'm in it.
What kind of a ship is this?
It's an old ship. Is it Viking? Is it... No, I don't know.
Does the ship have sails?
Yes.
Is it a large ship or a small ship?
Large. Stormy weather.
Stormy weather?
It's an adventure.
Okay. Are you male or female there?
Yeah.
How old are you there? Approximately.
32.
And what kind of adventure are you going on?
New land. Exploration.
Have you done this before?
I think so.
So you enjoy exploring new places?
Yes.
And on this ship, are there others with you?
Many.
Do they like to explore too, or are they just living there?
It's our life.
And what do you do on the on the sea?
Navigate. Like 1700s.
Okay. Notice how you're dressed there.
The wig.
Mm-hmm. So you must have some sort of status there. What is your role on that ship?
Finding civilization.
And where do you come from? Do you come from a very busy place?
East.
Mm-hmm. So who's the one that tells the ship where to go?
Our orders.
Mm-hmm. So someone orders you to do this exploration?
Our queen.
The queen, very good. So you work for the queen on the ship?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Where are you heading to now?
We don't know.
How do you
We're
feel?
lost. We're lost.
We're lost.
But I'm laughing.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because what else can you do?
Mm-hmm. So I want you to just make note of that, of how you feel when there's nothing else to do but just laugh about the situation.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Have balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I want you to feel that. I want you to feel that confidence in yourself, that even when you don't know where you're going, you're okay with it.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What freedom.
Yes. So what happens next?
Well, we could either drown, the men will hate me,
Mm-hmm.
or we find success.
So how can your men hate you if they're drowned?
Well, those who live,
Okay.
if we live, and we don't find land, they will hate me.
Mm-hmm. It seems like you've done this before.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. So you know you'll get through this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to advance a little bit more to when something major happens.
A port,
Mm-hmm.
we're there. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cocky, but kind. Not cocky in a bad way, cocky in a confident way.
Mm-hmm. So you're confident in what you do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fair with people. I mistreat those who deserve, and I'm kind to those who deserve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well-rounded.
Very good. So what port have you landed on? Do you know this place?
It's kind of foreign,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice.
And you must feel good about the fact that you didn't drown. You found your way to somewhere.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
for my men, their success, their families,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
to support everyone.
Very good. Very good. So let's close that scene. I'd like for you to advance to something other than this port when something major happens. Something that impacts your life.
There's a fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chapel
On the land?
on land.
Mm-hmm. What do you do about it?
Trying to save people. Good, honest, working people.
Yes.
It's sad. It can't be saved.
The chapel cannot be saved.
No.
What about the people?
feel despair.
Mm-hmm.
They have nothing now.
So what do you do about it?
I feel responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something. I want to help them.
So what is it that you do to help them?
Rally a council.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make things better. There's only so much I can do. I don't... Make a plan. Let's make a plan. I know what to do and how to do it. And it gets done.
Very.
Unlike Swahili.
Mm-hmm.
It's in there, though. She can do it.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and merge with her. I'd like for you to take all of those abilities, those skills, that freedom, that attitude of even though you're lost, you can still laugh about it, knowing you're going to go somewhere anyway, knowing that you can save people.
She has.
Mm-hmm.
She has.
Merge with that. Merge with that now. And merge with all the skills that are in this man. I want you to just feel yourself just merging together.
Like I am her and she is me. We are one.
Mm-hmm.
It's in there. It's in her.
Good. So now anytime she feels she's feeling lost, she has low self-esteem, doesn't feel ambitious, she can connect with this part of her that has the balls to do things, that rallies people together, that does not take lost as an option, that is always moving forward and helping people. What advice do you give her now?
Oh, my dear. Unlock the key. It's okay. Oh, she feels so deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why. There's sorrow there, so much sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's her experience in this life. The sadness, the loneliness, but she's had a good life.
Mm-hmm.
I am just a part. But she must be whole.
Mm-hmm. So let's find the missing pieces. I'd like for you to go ahead and disconnect from that lifetime, taking with you whatever attributes you need, taking the confidence, taking the lightheartedness of that personality, just taking that with you, slipping it into yourself. And I'm going to count backwards now as you drop back into that place of despair and sorrow. 3, dropping back. 2, and 1. Where are you? If you knew.
I'm like a kid.
Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
9.
Mm-hmm. Are you by yourself or is someone with you?
I'm by myself. This one's been very lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Through many experiences in her lifetime. This little boy.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
I don't know, it's a dungeon or steel, metal.
What is the reason why you're in this dungeon?
Family, I think.
What's happened to your family?
I don't know where they are. I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
I have sandals on. There's dirt.
Are you by yourself in this place?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm looking around. I'm walking. Trying to find something, someone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, continue.
I see chains.
Where are these chains?
Like medieval castles. It's like medieval.
Mm-hmm. Are there any chains on you or just on the castle?
Not on me.
Mm-hmm. What do you imagine those chains are used for?
A lot of things.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
Rats.
Mm-hmm. What happens with the rats?
They're gross. I hear them.
Mm-hmm.
So they say go where the rats go.
Mm-hmm. Do the rats tell you that?
I just know.
So where do you go?
Deeper in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. What's there?
Screams.
Mm-hmm. Who's screaming?
Men.
Why do you imagine they scream so much?
They're locked up. It's dark. There's no light. There's no hope.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the trickles of the water.
What does it smell like there?
It's ungodly.
Mm-hmm. What do you do next? Do you go to these men?
No. Can't even see them even if you tried. I'm kind of dirty. And
Yeah.
I want to wash up.
So what do you do?
I'm searching. Vlad.
Tell me more.
I'm recruited.
Mm-hmm. Who recruits you?
Vladimir.
Mm-hmm.
He's short.
Mm-hmm.
He smells.
Mm-hmm. Who is this Vladimir?
The Impaler.
Mm-hmm. And he's recruited you?
Yes.
To do what?
How did I find myself here? My God.
Where are you?
Here we go again. Gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. Who are you fighting?
Anyone he wants me to.
Mm-hmm. So you're hired to fight people? Is that what you do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What else would I gonna do?
Are you a soldier?
Be a farmer? No way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you have no family, no one to care for you?
I think my family, I don't know if they left me there,
Mm-hmm.
lost me. Maybe they left me there.
So what do you do? What kind of work do you do for him?
I am on horses. Armor.
What happens next?
The anger. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, it's bad. It's like a drug. It feeds off you. And the only way to feed the machine is to kill more and more and more.
So who are you killing?
Anyone we want.
Is it just you, or are there many that kill?
I'm a soul ranger. I'm a soldier. A soldier. All alone. Solitude, soul.
Very good. So I'd like for you to advance a little bit more to the last day of your life there. Notice where you are. Are you much older?
I'm trying to see, but I don't think so. When are the angels coming? This is bad.
What do they say to you?
Fill yourself with light. But it's only through the darkness that light can come through. So you need me. The light in the dark can only have light. There's no substance in the soul. It's a lonely, pointless.
Yes, what else?
I'm an eater of the souls.
So I want you to look back at that lifetime. What's been the most difficult moment of that life?
Everything. It's not one many lived through for very long.
What's the worst part of it?
The emptiness.
How is this now affecting you in the life of Suhaili? What does it make you do?
Nothing, it's hers. It's for her to carry.
So why is it that she is carrying this?
Blood.
How long have you been with Suhaili?
I'm not sure.
How old was she when you found her?
7.
What was happening when she was 7? That made
Loneliness, sadness.
So how have you been influencing her this whole time?
Misery loves company.
So what do you tell her?
It's for her to decide. She doesn't want to be lonely. When she's not miserable, she's good.
Mm-hmm. But why is it that you chose to be with Suhaili and not go to the light?
My frequency is too low.
Well, did you know that you can raise your own frequency? Here you are all this time, just tumbling around, looking for someone to feed off of, where you could feed off of your own love. You could feed off of the source of all of the energy there is.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. Would you like to try to see what it feels like?
Yeah?
So I'd like for you to focus on your heart. You say it's dark, but it's not. There's a spark there, because that spark is what created you. Find that spark now. Tell me when you see it.
Yes.
Now amplify that light. Make it really big so you could feel what it feels like to have that energy come through. And notice what happens. What do you feel when you open that heart?
Like a balloon.
Beautiful. Make it even bigger. I want you to just engulf yourself in that beautiful light. And feel the connection. This is pure love. This is where your soul came from, not from the dark. Isn't it time to go into this place instead of hanging out with Suhaili?
That's kind of you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I think there's some explaining to do to Suhaili. What do you want to tell her?
I'm sorry, this is not your burden to bear.
So I want you to go ahead and pull all of that energy that you have in her body.
I saw a bear.
Mm-hmm.
When I inflated, I saw a bear.
Whose bear is that? Who is that bear?
And I just told her, this is not your burden to bear.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to pull that bear and all of your energy from her vibrational field. Pull it out now. Suhaili can use her hands and pull out anything that doesn't belong there. And I want you to point your energy towards that light and begin going towards that light. And tell me when you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Who's there waiting for you?
The light.
Mm-hmm. What do your guides tell you?
Just go.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and go into the light, knowing that you will be rehabilitated. You will be loved and cared for, nurtured in this beautiful place. And may the light of the universe always accompany you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now I want you to go ahead and close that portal down. And I want you to notice where all of this energy was. Where was it in this body? Mm-hmm. You'll feel the emptiness there. Where was it? Everywhere. All right. So I'm going to sound a tuning fork, and I want you to go ahead and begin to fill that space with something beautiful, something that makes you happy. What would that be?
The stomach.
The stomach. Okay. So I'm going to. What do you want to put in that stomach?
Light, love, healing.
Beautiful. Open that space for that love, for that light, and for that healing. Just breathe it in and fill that space and allow it to just continue on through the rest of your body. All of that love, all of that light. Feeling airy and happy. Feeling that joy and glee that you've been looking for. And as you're filling that space, I want you to just do a scan of your body and tell me how that body feels now.
It's deep.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to just dig into that and pull it out. What is that? Mm-hmm. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What is that that's deep there?
It's so much of other people's fucking darkness.
Okay, so we can do something about that. You know, sometimes when people have parties, the whole house gets full of people. They get drunk, they get rowdy, they get obnoxious. And then it's time for the party to be over. And what do you do when you have all of these obnoxious, dark, drunk people all over? How do you get rid of them?
Kick them out.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and find a door. Find a door in your mind. And I want you to open that door now and declare to them, it's over.
It's over.
Get out.
Get out.
Go back to where you belong.
Go back to where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Get out.
And I want you to go ahead and bring in the cleaning crew. It's my special angels. They're going to come in and they're going to clear the energies of the space. And I want you to go ahead and just tell them to clear the energies of the space.
Please. Clear the energies of the space.
And send them back to God with love, peace, and gratitude.
Send them back to love.
Send them back to God with love, with peace and gratitude. And notice how the angels just whisk them away.
Send them to God. It's okay. Some don't believe in God. Go to God. It's okay.
Yeah.
Go to God.
And you
Wherever your God is fine.
You could call it Prime Creator. You could call it the Source. You could call it whatever it is.
Go
They're
wherever. Just get out of me. Go with peace and love. And light.
Very good. And we're going to do an exercise now. And I want you to create in your mind a blue room. And in this blue room, it has expandable walls, ceilings, and floors. It's a room you've never seen before, but it expands to whatever size you need. And we're going to place in this room lights. And these lights are representative of all of the people who have been in your lifetimes, in this lifetime, in every lifetime, who have passed judgment on you, who have criticized you, who have sent you anything that's not nice. And I want you to represent each one of those and fill the room up. And tell me, how big is this room?
Oh my God.
Pretty big, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to stand in a position of power, and you're going to say to all of those lights, I disconnect my light from you. Say it out loud.
I disconnect my light from you.
All right, so we start with that. And now you're going to say, disconnect your light from me.
Disconnect your light from me.
Now you should feel it in your body, all those lights disconnecting. And I want you to notice if there are any lights left in that room.
To the left.
Very good. So you're going to address that light with a lot more emphasis, just like as if you were addressing a misbehaving child or a dog or something that wasn't. And you're going to say to that light that's remaining, I told you to disconnect your light from me now.
I told you to disconnect your light from me now.
There you go. The light should have turned off, right? And now, go ahead and close up that room and leave it. And I want you to feel your energetic field now. Select a color that represents healing for the mind, body, and spirit. What color would you like to choose?
Green.
Beautiful. So I'm going to sound the tuning fork, and I'm going to bring in that green into your body, into your mind, into your soul. And I want you to just breathe it in. Bring it into your head, into your chest, your belly, out into your arms and your hands. Feeling it going down your legs all the way to your toes. Feeling all your internal organs filled with beautiful green. Sending that green out into your skin, the largest organ that you have. And wrap yourself in a beautiful blanket of green. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll be waking up more and more. When I get to number 5, you'll wake up with complete control of your mind and your body. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
Oh, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of sadness there, a lot of power.
A lot of power. So do you see how in this lifetime you took the opposite role?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just to
100%.
Just to feel what it feels like to be on the other side.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Oh, I feel good. I
feel good?
Yes.
Good.
So many answers, you know.
And these answers are very subtle because it's almost like giving you a few pieces of the puzzle, but it doesn't show you the whole puzzle, mm-hmm. but it gives you just the pieces that relate to this life. Mm. So that's what it is about connecting the dots. But your soul is the one connecting the dots. It's not the ego that connects the dots. It's the soul that does. So sometimes you just have to visit a life and your soul gets it. Your ego doesn't have to get it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Because your soul went through a lot of stuff and now it's like, okay, I get it. I'm not living that life. I'm living this life.
This one. I feel like...
Good. Do you want to share any of this or you want to keep it private?
I don't mind sharing it. That's fine, yeah. If you'd like to. Mm-hmm. I'm open for that. Yes.
Wow. Suhaili, that was amazing.
That was an amazing session, yes.
So... every session is totally unique. So why did you come for this session? What was the reason?
I always felt like I had something within me that I was searching for answers. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the stuff that came out in the session made sense.
Good.
As to the inclination and the intuition that I have.
Wonderful. You know, when you're watching a session like this, you have no idea what it is that we're trying to find, okay? Pretty much only the client knows, and they're connecting the dots as this is happening. Yeah. So, you know, me asking you questions, I'm just kind of poking to see where it's going to go, but your soul is actually taking you there.
Yes. Every experience was vastly different, but it all correlated together, and you did so beautifully guiding me.
Well, thank you. And you've had a session before. You've had a hypnosis session before. How did this differ from that?
This was much deeper. I liked the part where you were telling me to cough up this horrific energy that I had.
And it took a while for her to cough. I mean, it was like, I almost went like, I was really tempted to just like push her. like, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because
that helped.
That actually, something similar to that came up in the last session. But it was in the Vladimir Count Vladimir and all that. And it was the same thing where I'll never forget it. I was the eater of souls. I wanted to eat their souls, is what I said. And I said something similar to that.
Yep, you did.
Yeah. And you had me cough that out, and I completely felt that vibration, and that it was a great exercise and something that I really
Well, when we
appreciate.
did that was the other guy, the executioner.
Right. So they're different, but
Same.
right.
It was the same thing.
Right, but it was the same situation where they both wanted, to eat the soul and just blood. It was insane. but that action just of you getting it out of me physically, it made all the difference. I think that was amazing. Yeah.
Well, I went almost as far as like trying to beat it out of you. But
You are committed. We got there for sure.
Yeah. So where do you live? Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida. Yes.
So you drove here?
Yes.
So what do you think about this
It's
place?
beautiful. I love the trees, the Spanish moss. It's gorgeous, very serene. I can see why you chose this place.
So you're only like 2 hours away or an hour and a half, but it is a different environment here.
Definitely.
Good. So what do you say to people who are looking to have a session?
Definitely try it. Something different. Be open to the process. You will be very surprised, in a good way. And
Good.
thank you so much.
You're
You were
welcome.
amazing.
You're welcome.
You really are.
And so if you want a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. So you have to hit the tab that says hypnosis and newsletter. And the newsletter comes out once a month. And if I'm doing sessions that month, you'll see the calendar link there. And how many times did you try?
Oh, I was lucky. By the grace of God and my angels and everything aligned, I was trying since February.
There you go. So really quick.
For those to keep trying, and you'll
So
get
if it's
it.
meant
She's
for
worth it.
if it's meant for you to come, you will get it. Your guides are the ones bringing you here.
Absolutely.
It's divine timing. It has nothing to do with me. I just put it out there. So if you're meant to come to me, you will. And if you're not, hey, there's other hypnotists out there who have the time and the availability, and why not? So thank you all for watching. Until the next video, much love to you.
Bye.
Bye.